And in the news this week, it looks like the Article 13 effort in the European Union might be starting to fall apart. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago on the wrap-up. In a nutshell, the European Union is considering a measure to require every site or service that takes user-generated content to run an automatic copyright filter on that content before it is published to the rest of the site. That would be prohibitively expensive for smaller outfits that are trying to compete with the Googles and Facebooks of the world, and I think it would really create an issue overall for basic fair use of content for commentary purposes and whatnot. And it looks like the European Parliament is having some difficulties coming up with some means of getting this final bill drafted. It was moving along at a pretty good pace, but it looks like now it's starting to hit some roadblocks. But this is not dead yet. It's going to continue to be something we'll be keeping track of, because I do think it will impact the ability of independent creators in particular to do what they do. I think it will strengthen the traditional media, and it'll actually do the opposite, I think, of what the European Union is trying to do, which is to put some brakes on Facebook and Google. It'll actually make them stronger because they have the technology to do this copyright screening where other sites do not. So we'll have to see where all this goes. We talked about this in detail a few weeks ago, so I'm going to put a link to that video in the master playlist so you can see how U.S. law differs, because here in the U.S., sites like YouTube have a safe harbor under the DMCA, which means that they are not responsible for what their users upload, but they do have to act upon copyright takedown requests from rights holders. And I think that's a better way to go about this. It's worked well for the last 20 plus years here in the U.S., and for some reason the Europeans want to have additional restrictions put in place. Again, check out the article and check out the video. We'll put that down in the playlist.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters Chris Allegretta, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Tom Albrecht, Anuj Zaveri, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.